If you're wondering if humans can really live on a different planet, you're not alone. Many of us have the same questions. Is it really possible that life could exist on other planets? Are there other planets that can support life? Can humans really live and thrive on another planet aside from Earth? Those are just a few common questions we'd like to have answered. We already know that humans, for quite a long time, are on a mission to find out if we can really live on a different planet. It is also a journey to see which planets, other than Earth, can support life. It may be sad to say, but one day we may have to leave our beloved Mother Earth and dwell on another planet, which we will then refer to as our new home. Our space superheroes, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, are conducting many studies and investing millions of dollars in missions in the hopes that one day we may find answers to these questions. According to their findings, there are existing planets that are possibly habitable and have the potential to support human life. All of our planets in our solar system orbit around the Sun. Planets that orbit around other stars are called exoplanets. Exoplanets are very hard to see directly with telescopes. They are hidden by the bright glare of the stars they orbit. Our space superheroes are doing their best to find out more about these exoplanets, and the results are very promising. Is this it? Are we about to get some answers to our questions? Are we on the verge of leaving Earth and relocating to another planet? Well, that may not be the case, but it could be a start and a ray of light. Check this out. There are a few specific planets that are quite similar to Earth and have the best chance of becoming the next home for humans in the future. Here are the top 4 planets that humans could potentially live on. In the year 2015, NASA discovered an exoplanet called Kepler 452b, or also known as Earth 2.0. It was discovered orbiting in the habitable zone. This is the area around a star where liquid water could pool on the surface of an orbiting planet. Kepler 452b is 60% larger in diameter than Earth and is considered a super Earth-sized planet. While its mass and composition are not yet determined, previous research suggests that planets the size of Kepler 452b have a good chance of being rocky. It orbits 385 days compared to Earth's 365 days. Is there any way for life to exist on this planet? Well, Earth 2.0 is about 1,400 light years away, so scientists have limited ways they can search for life. Their technology, the Allen Telescope Array, will only pick up on radio signal activity, so the life form would have to be advanced. The planet is too far away to see if it plays host to either bacteria or extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments. But they are still hopeful. According to them, the fact that you don't pick up a signal doesn't mean that there isn't anybody there. Amazing, right? It may not be exactly like Earth, but it is very close. So close that it is Earth 2.0. It is very promising indeed. Published by a writer named Neil V. Patel in June of 2020, astronomers have found a planet like Earth orbiting a star like the Sun. Planet KOI 456.04 appears similar to Earth in size and orbit, raising new hopes we've found perhaps the best candidate yet for a habitable exoplanet that resembles our homeworld. The new findings bolster the case for devoting more time to looking for planets orbiting stars like our Sun, where there's a better chance a planet can receive the kind of illumination that's amenable to life. A potential light source from a star similar to our Sun? This will be something worth writing home about. However, researchers are still on their mission to find out more about the planet. The researchers say it's 85% probable KOI 456.04 is an actual planet. It needs to pass a threshold of 99% surety to be a certified exoplanet. No information yet if living organisms thrive on this planet. We'll see in the near future. Next is the planet most commonly seen in science fiction, Mars. The evidence acquired by scientists on Mars is so promising that a well-known businessman committed millions of dollars to bankroll a project to bring humans to Mars. Yes, you're right. I'm talking about Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla Motors and CEO of Project SpaceX, Mars and beyond. What makes Mars so perfect? It is the nearest habitable planet. Multiple spacecrafts and research materials have successfully crossed space and landed on Mars. This data makes establishing a human civilization on Mars easier. Water can be extracted from the planet's soil. Water, as we all know, is the most essential component of every living world. A livable planet must have a natural water supply. The temperature is neither too hot nor too cold. The planet receives sufficient amounts of sunlight that a human being needs. Also, enough to use solar panels. Power and energy are also a must-have on a planet, right? Gravity on Mars is 38% that of our Earth's, which is believed by many to be sufficient for the human body to adapt. The night-day rhythm is very similar to ours on Earth. A Martian day is 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds. Mars meets the basic requirements for a habitable planet. Elon Musk is so confident about Mars being livable in the near future. He even plans to have humans sent to Mars to live and test this theory. What do you think? Are you willing to go to Mars and live there for a period of time as a test subject? It's thrilling to think that tons of ordinary people have volunteered and offered to travel to Mars to see if humans can survive. Is Mars, in fact, the next Earth? Will it be Earth's successor, allowing mankind to continue to exist in the future? What we know about Mars is very promising. According to NASA's Exoplanet Exploration Program, Venus, often called a sister planet, may also be a potential target. However, not in the very near future. Venus began its existence in the same way that Earth did, a globe-spanning ocean. However, the two planets took very different paths. A greenhouse effect boiled off Venus's oceans and turned the planet into a perpetual inferno, becoming the hottest planet in our solar system. Vicki Meadows, an astrobiologist who heads the Virtual Planetary Laboratory in NASA's Nexus for Exoplanet System Science, said, "Venus gives us an example of an alternative evolution for planets." A recent study even suggested the presence of one potential life sign. A gas called phosphine was found in the Venusian atmosphere. Phosphine is a form of gas created by bacteria that can be found on Earth. Could it be that a bacteria that thrives on Earth also thrives on Venus? With that small potential life sign, is it possible that a series of events may cause Venus to be converted the same way that Earth was? Is it possible that Venus, a planet that first existed the same way as Earth, will one day evolve and become habitable? Not very soon, but we can't completely rule out Venus as a potential home planet for mankind in the future. Well, there you go. That sums up our list for potential planets for human life. Very interesting, isn't it? Imagine if we were already living in a futuristic era where all of those potential planets were habitable and we could simply travel to them. Book a spaceship flight instead of booking a plane. It is very possible. With our fast-paced, upgrading economy, commercial travels and missions outside Earth are starting to exist. According to NASA, they are working with several American companies to deliver science and technology to the lunar surface. The first two missions are on the 2021 calendar. These missions will help pave the way for sending the first woman and the next man to the lunar surface. NASA announced that it is their first commercial moon mission. Is it a start of space tourism? If space tourism is possible in this day and age, then interplanetary futures are possible, though we are not there yet. But what we've learned so far is undeniably exciting, and it makes us more eager to see what our future holds. I hope you enjoyed this list of planets that we, human beings, may one day live on and call the new planet our home. Thank you for watching.